Hey everybody. So if you're a bit old like me, you'll remember a movie. I think it came out in the early 90s, came out when I was a kid, Field of Dreams. And then so it was, if you build it, they will come. And that was huge when I was a child. And there's other things being a 90s kid that are kind of nostalgic, right? So it's Field of Dreams, like 90s infomercials, just staying up watching just anybody just sell whatever their wacky product was, right? And anybody could get their voice, and it was an interesting time, right? But so we fast forward to today, and our economy and our society is 100% different than it was then. And I think it can't go understated how different our economy is now as opposed to then. Our economy now is very entertainment driven. Everything about our economy is entertainment driven, right? You're watching this entertainment driven video. And within that, the most important thing that matters is that the concept of if you build it, they will come is invalidated. It's no longer true, no longer correct, and totally incorrect wisdom. And I see a lot of people fail and struggle with this concept over and over again. I see, especially in the AI space, right? A lot of people then they produce some very revolutionary things, right? And a lot of time and investment into it, and they think like, okay, all I need to do is just make this revolutionary product, and then it will market itself, right? Like people are just going to flock to it. If I build it, they will come, and then it doesn't work that way, and then people get so disenfranchised so quickly within that. And then so my point of this video overall is to preface that up front so that you are aware that is 100% going to happen, and then to give you tools to deal with that and to go through it, right? So first of all, let's talk about this problem overall. So essentially how our entire economy works, everything from a marketing perspective boils down to this equation that we're looking at here on the screen, which is the cost per view formula, right? And then so it's a very simple formula, very simple equation, and then anyone that is involved with marketing will know and will utilize this equation. And then what matters within this equation is basically everything, right? So everything that you would want, every platform that you would want to have eyeballs on or to get eyeballs is using this equation themselves, right? LinkedIn, Amazon, Facebook, social media, whatever all social media platforms, all e-market platforms, right? Like e-commerce platforms, all blogs. No matter what it is, they're targeting their niche is what they're selling. At the end of the day, what is more profitable for them more than anything else is this CPV formula. And that's again like Meta, Amazon, right? Amazon is a perfect example. Amazon, they are very specific within this. Like they sell keywords to a marketplace, right? And so let me just I'll illustrate this for you. Like a lot of my revenue flat out comes from ads, right? Like I have ads marketing. It's something that I have to do, and something that I've been doing for decades now, and so I'm familiar with it overall. And then so what you can see here, this is the Amazon ads marketplace, right? And then so this marketplace that we're looking at here, what we're looking at here, Amazon considers this their core business. They don't consider Amazon.com their core business. Their core business is this, which drives you to the products on Amazon.com, and then they're making money on both ends starting from this. And then so this platform, this ad platform, is the main underlying concept of Amazon. Like flat out, like Amazon is built like a funnel with this at the to funneling everything else, literally every other part of the company, right? Same thing with Meta. Like Meta is, same thing with Google. Now that they're like, all of these companies and all these tech companies are built out this exact same way, right? Which is built off of eyeballs, and it all boils down to Amazon and this concept of commodification of the internet. So again, if you're like ancient like me, there was a time where the internet wasn't commodified, where it wasn't like this, where there was a time before social media. And the time before social media was honestly a fabulous time. It was a great place, right? Like you had like GeoCities, and people would create their own HTML websites, and then that's where the concept of MySpace came from, right? Because it just like it was the extension of what people were already doing, which was creating their own websites, and then Facebook now, Meta, has like stripped that more and more away, and social media has stripped what it was more and more away in favor of commodification, in favor of this funnel, right? And then so I can't stress it enough that everything is driven by this funnel. And then so if you want views, if you want to get your product known, you have to operate within this ecosystem, flat out, 100%, 1,000,000%. That's exactly how it works. And then so bottom line, like how exactly do you operate within this ecosystem? There's two ways that you operate within this ecosystem, and only two ways. Like it's content marketing and paid marketing, paid advertising, flat out. Like whatever it is, keyword advertising is typically what you do within paid marketing. Content marketing is hard, and it's you go at it. And the biggest thing with content marketing is that no one can predict exactly what is going to go viral. Like even like the best people that are the most adept at creating viral content have misses, right? Like in baseball, it's a good example. I've got now like 30, like having a batting average of 400, like 40% will get you into the Hall of Fame. Like you're guaranteed Hall of Famer at 350, right? Like go like so. That's what you like. It's not 100% with the success rate when it comes to that, and then there's no magic formula, no magic bullet, and it's hard, right? And then the other thing is that you have to actually provide real value, and then what is real value to you isn't what is real value to a lot of other people over upfront. I think that's like the number one thing that people miss overall with content marketing. The number one question that you should be asking yourself whenever you're making any piece of content whatsoever is, would I consume this piece of content, right? Whenever I make my videos, one of the very first things that I do is I rewatch my videos, and then if I up front, like, did I like this? Did I not? And then I try to make every single one of my videos a video that I myself would enjoy and would actually consume, right? And then I make that a driving force in my videos, and that's helped my content tremendously, and my view count and my subscriber count, etc. Well, I'm still low, obviously, compared to like a lot of mega channels, etc. It's definitely paid off in those ways, and I'm grateful for every single subscriber that I have. So thank you within that. But then so that deals with content marketing, right? And then so we go back to paid advertising, and I can't stress it enough that if you want to get your voice actually heard on the internet, like paid advertising is the only way to go. Like it just is. And then so you have your typical platforms, right? Like Facebook, Google, Amazon would be like kind of the big ones, and then you have your secondary ones, and like other platforms within that. And then you kind of have your like seedier platforms, right? Like I can give you a very common example that I'm thinking of as I'm going through this, which is like Devin. If you're familiar with Devin AI, all of that, like they flat out, like they sunk so much into marketing, and that's why you know that their name, right? And then it shows you why it's worth it, right? So the mentality of all of this is that it's like first impressions, right? Like the number of a lot of businesses at this point are built off of just rocket ship user base, right? And then so in order to get rocket ship, and then so the entire economy again is built off of that and around that, and commoditizing it, chopping it up. And again, going back to Amazon, there is a science behind this, right? And then it doesn't matter again how innovative your product is, and I can't stress this enough because that's what I see so many people coming back to and struggling within this is like they think like they just can't understand because it's their product is innovative, it does provide value, but they're still not getting eyeballs and they're still not getting algorithms to pick it up. And it's like, well, like why can't they? It's the algorithms are designed to not pick up that type of content. It's just how it is, right? Like it's like you either pay for it or you go through the same thing that everyone else does with content marketing, which is very hit or miss. And then as you can see, it's a lot of work and a lot of effort, right? Like I'm putting out videos every single day for it, and I continue to. So it does pay off over time, but it's a long-term investment overall. And then like there's no, if you want the easy road within this, it's throwing money at making Amazon ads platform happy, making the advertising platforms happy. If you want, that's your only quick road, and then you either have to have unlimited money that you're willing to burn through, and or be really good at that in particular. And then so those are your only like two major roads within this. So just kind of highlighting that, pointing this out, and just showcasing this overall. So if you like this type of content, please like and subscribe. Thank you very much.